everybody, and happy Halloween. One of the best holidays, I think. Today, we're going to do kind of a chill video where we're just going to hang out. So, I got an entire bucket full of candy. We're going to go through and sort out. And I love candy videos. I think one of the videos that really got me into ASMR was Ephemeral Riffs when he did the Ocean City one, and I think the crackling of the paper and everything, I think it's just awesome. And I know from YouTube that only about half of my viewers are Americans, so welcome wherever you are. Welcome in, and I'm sure there's going to be some candies as well here that maybe y'all have never seen, so it'll be interesting. So, happy Halloween. I am open for interpretation. I think I was going for a French naval captain. I got the ponytail. And I went to a Halloween party though yesterday, and nobody knew what I was. They thought I was. One person even called me George Washington. I'm like, what? I was like, look at the mustache, bro. Look at the mustache. But there was a guy there that did the host, Killer Beetlejuice. I was like, why didn't I do a Beetlejuice roleplay? Anyways, so I love Halloween. I'll be talking a little bit about Halloween and my history growing up and whatnot. It's just kind of a fun video for us to kind of hang out with and celebrate together. So I got this bucket here. I dumped both buckets in one, so I'm just gonna kind of go through the candy and sort it out. I have 2 bags. This is what I'm giving out. Reese's peanut butter cups, and I'm also giving out Dum Dums, which most of the fun of Dum Dums is just the name. You can also kind of get away with insulting people and or pretending like you're insulted when someone says Dum Dum and you go, how dare you? But yeah, Reese's I think is pretty universal. I think everybody knows what a Reese's is. And then a Dum Dum is just like tiny suckers. So let's just go ahead and start doing some stuff. So here we just have Hershey's, named after Hershey, Pennsylvania, or Pennsylvania, maybe Hershey, Pennsylvania, named after Mr. Hershey. I don't know. They're kind of the kingpin of chocolate in the United States. Just straight up chocolate. I was never a huge fan of chocolate. I'll be real with y'all. I like the more sugary stuff, but Skittles. Nah, Skittles were great. Skittles are just like candied fruits. It's kind of weird. Although there's literally probably no fruit in it whatsoever. Yeah, it's kind of like a super sweet, sugary taffy almost. It's interesting because I guess it's just, I've never had to explain some of these candies before or really think about what they are. So, this is a Dum Dum. So, this is a blue raspberry one. Yeah, so they're pretty small. This candy belonged to my nieces. One of them is 5, and the other one is 9. So, I think a couple other my videos I probably referenced children. I don't have children, but I do take care of my nieces and their mother, who's going through a divorce. So, I never had any family members that, other than my parents, who were wonderful people, are wonderful people. They're still with us, but I never had uncles or aunts. I have like about 12 to 15, but I was the absolute youngest of every cousin And so by the time I came around, no one really cared about me. So I try to, that's the great thing about life. If you are, a victim of something, you kind of have to accept it and move on, become stronger from it. But you can also be that difference in somebody else. So that's what I try to do. But I'm not telling them that I'm using their candy for a video, though. I don't know if they would agree to it. So this one is another Dum Dum, a birthday cake. Birthday cake is always a winner. Always a winner. Oh, here we go. Nerds. No, I didn't just insult you. It's the name of the candy, right? So, if you want to absolutely, sit down, what is the fastest point from point A to point B, a straight line? If you want to get, what is the fastest way to having massive cavities in your teeth? Nerds. Just straight up crystallized sugar, flavored crystallized sugar. And unfortunately, that's the kind of stuff that I used to like as a child. So, we got some more Hershey's here. This is cookies and cream. I like that. I dig that. I don't know if I've ever had this before. So, a lot of this, you get in multi-packs. So, man, Halloween for me was always one of my favorite holidays. In America, it's Thanksgiving. I would have thought it would be Christmas. It's not. Thanksgiving is the number one holiday. Lemon lime Dum Dum. Man, I loved Halloween, and I'll tell you, there is at least where I grew up, very religious household in a very religious part of town, affiliating with like-minded individuals. Man, I have a hard time being a fan of Halloween amongst not my family necessarily, but friends and birthday cake Dum Dum, significant others, girlfriends. They seem to think that Halloween is some demon-filled event of sacrificing children. Basically, they still treat Halloween and don't get me wrong, I'm sure some people are like that, but what Halloween means to me, growing up in Southwest Florida, it was hot, 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 hot. Here's traditional Skittles. Taste the rainbow. Halloween for me always signaled the fact that I wasn't going to be sweating my butt off anymore. I love the cooler weather, and man, I love everything about Halloween. I love pumpkin. I love the flavor. I love putting it in everything. I love dressing up. Clearly, you've seen my suit videos and I like dressing up. This is a Three Musketeers. This is who makes this? Mars, like the Mars bar. A Three Musketeers is chocolate, and it has a filling in it, like a milky kind of filling in it. It's good. They're good. And I love the movies. Big horror fan, but also like Halloween Town growing up in Disney. Watching Halloween Town High, Hocus Pocus. The relaunch was garbage, I think, but Kit Kat. So these are wafers and draped in milk chocolate is what they say. Kit Kats are good. And I'll date myself here. I don't know if any of y'all will be in agreement or in the same boat with me. Y'all remember Wishbone? It's a little Jack Russell Terrier, and they used to tell children's stories with this Jack Russell Terrier. And this is a Reese's peanut butter cup. It's milk chocolate. For those of you who don't know, milk chocolate, graham crackers, gosh, let me say graham crackers, peanut butter, butter, and powdered sugar, and then milk chocolate. That's what's in a Reese's. It's super easy to make. And it was the coolest thing. Like, they did Treasure Island and a lot of great stuff. And the wishbone that I always loved the most was Sleepy Hollow. Man, I love that. So let me know if y'all watch Wishbone. I think you can watch them on YouTube, some of them. So this is a Snickers. Snickers has nougat kind of filling, but it also has caramel and peanuts. Snickers, I think that's pretty worldwide. So I used to love that, and I love Sleepy Hollow, man, too. Strawberry Nerds. Really loved it. So, but my parents got me started on my mother, how parents do. They like to dress you in ridiculous things. When I was younger, had me going as Winnie the Pooh, I think, a couple years, but I remember I was a chef, and that one was so cool. Here's a Rolo, and I'll be honest, I don't know what Rolo is. It says it's a creamy caramel wrapped in rich chocolate. I'm not familiar with Rolos. That's kind of cool. M&M's is just chocolate with a candy shell that's colored. They have peanut M&M's, and they actually have Reese's Pieces, which are like M&M's with Reese's in it. But yeah, so anyways, getting fast forward to my current time, it's just, yes, there are some freaky people out there that light a bonfire and probably make like animal sacrifices. Oh, this Rolo is so good. There's nothing in it. Let's see. It's not even open. It's just the wrapper. Like, it's not even open. I'm not gonna put that one away. Rolo quality control, bro. Who makes it? Let's see. Oh, it's Hershey. Shame on you, Hershey. But I just, like, so many times saying, oh, I love Halloween. You get this look like you devil worshiper, and it's just, it's frustrating because to me, it's the same thing like Christmas is. Christmas, why do we have a tree? That's not Christian. Like, that's not part of the tradition. It's a pagan tradition that we do, but oh no, that's fine. We don't care about that. Okay, well, Halloween is not about Samhain and, worshiping Satan. Now it's about change of colors and dressing up and having fun and going to parties and happy children, but for some reason, like, that's never been the case. People don't see it that way. But man, I would still trick or treat if it was socially acceptable. So, a Butterfinger is peanut butter in, what do they call that? Peanut brittle, like peanut brittle form with chocolate. Butterfingers are very strange candies, in my opinion. I like them, don't get me wrong. That's the best way that I can describe it, like crumbly peanut brittle that has chocolate coating. Here's a bigger one. Their slogan is, "Don't lay a finger on my Butterfinger." Let's see what else we got here. Swedish Fish. It's gummy bears in fish form. There's wafers. So these are malted milk balls. So it's a creamy, milky kind of, I don't know, almost like a milk brittle, and difficult to describe. And then they have a chocolate covering. Another Hershey product. But anyways, that's what Halloween means to me, and I do my best to try to convey that because it's just flat out like happiness with me. It's not creepy, and I guess it's a subjective thing, right? Twizzlers. So this is licorice, red licorice, which is cherry flavored. Again by Hershey. And these are the minis, so they got little like bite-sized pieces. That's kind of cool. I didn't know this existed. What is this? Oh, so this is Nerds. I know exactly what this is. When I was younger, I used to really like this. It's called Nerds Rope, and it's a gummy kind of licorice center, and it's real sticky. And they roll it in Nerds. I guess that this is just a Nerds rope that's cut down. That's kind of cool. But yeah, so I just try to do my best to try to communicate that that is what Halloween subjectively means to me. And you know, you can't let anyone get you down, man. If you love something, go and do it. Got more Skittles. And you have churches that do, well, the trunk or treat thing, where it's a bunch of people who bring lots of candy, go in a big circle, and the kids go from car to car. People just like sit on their tailgate or the trunk of their car and hand out candy. But then some churches, like, I guess because I can only imagine, like, I'm definitely not a church, I'm a man. And the amount of pushback that I get when I try to celebrate Halloween, I can only imagine what they did. That I guess makes sense. A lot of churches have stopped doing it. So, and that's sad to me because at least where I am, churches are the community. You know, they're the ones that hold the community events. And when you have all of these armchair quarterbacks saying you can't do this, you can't, and then the church is just giving it, it's bad for all the community because it's not a religious thing. It's a community outreach, you know. All right, these are gummy bears. I realize I explained Swedish fish as if they were like gummy bears, but maybe you don't know what gummy bears are. So gummy bears are just gelatin, flavored gelatin with a ton of sugar in it. They're squishy, and like this one, orange, strawberry, pineapple, lemon, and raspberry, and they just look like little bears. That's it. Now, there is a sugar-free gummy bear, and it uses sugar alcohol. Well, sugar alcohol is calorie-free, but it has a laxative effect. So, if you eat too many of them, and it takes no time at all to get to that point, you will have massive, uncontrollable diarrhea. Luckily, I did not have to learn that the hard way. I saw a video on it, but do you ever this is gonna sound bad. I've heard a story of this guy who And you never know if these are real or honest, obviously, but this guy, he had them as a snack before he boarded his plane and just downed like a whole bag and had some not fun experiences. You ever like hear the stories about other people having absolutely tremendous trips and be like, my bad experience, I guess, wasn't that bad. It makes you feel better, right, about your bad experiences. I can only imagine. Being, 30,000 feet above the ground and having massive diarrhea and unable to stop. I have a lot of Reese's products. I'm just gonna go fast on these. If I am painfully honest, I am not safe around Reese's peanut butter cups. I have no self-control around these things. They are by far my favorite. And it looks like we have a unique one here. What? Reese's pumpkin. Oh, we're gonna have to try this. We are trying this. I didn't know this existed. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. It's the same. Oh, it's the same thing. It's the same product. It's just Reese's. It's just in this shape of a pumpkin. I thought there was pumpkin in it. Darn you, Reese's. We still might have it. Any excuse to have a Reese's. Twizzlers. This is a strawberry Twizzler. Oh, we have a big lollipop. This is cotton candy. I don't know what brand this is. Interesting. I don't know what this is. It has it's got a G on it. I don't know what that is. Made in the USA. Well, that's nice. Original good company. I don't know. Food company. I don't know. Milky Way. Another candy that I don't know how to explain. It is nougat. Cloaked in chocolate. That's about it. I don't really care for Milky Ways that much, so I don't even know how to explain them. Definitely not my favorite. Kit Kat. And what else do we have in here? Oh, we just have a random Starburst. So a Starburst is basically just a piece of taffy. A piece of like saltwater taffy that they rebranded, put in a square, and called it Starburst. That's all it is. It's just taffy. Flavored taffy. Flavored saltwater taffy. Okay, you have Dum Dums. opposite of Dum Dums. Smarties. I was never a huge fan of Smarties, but the children love them. It's basically sugar, like chalky sugar. Slightly flavored, but mostly just super, super sweet. They're a little bit like Piz, I think. Next, Milk Duds. Milk Duds is chocolate and caramel. I can dig that. And then we have our last piece of candy here. Twix. Is this another Hershey's? I bet it is. So, Twix is a wafer and caramel and chocolate. And that's what that is. It always came in a 2-pack. And so, 2-packs, they're the same, right? The cookies are the exact same, but it's weird. It was a weird rebranding, but they started running commercials like, oh, are you a left Twix person or a right Twix person? Like acting like there was a difference, and the humor obviously is the fact there is no difference, but it was their marketing strategy. So you see on the candy, it'll say left or right on there. And Twix is good. Twix is real good. So, man, that's a pretty good haul. They got some good stuff. I want to see this pumpkin thing, man. I want to see this pumpkin Reese's. What the heck? It doesn't even look like a pumpkin. It looks more like a butt than a pumpkin. Let me show you what the inside's like. So, that's the inside. Yeah, there's like nothing pumpkin on here. Let's see. Yeah, regular Reese's. Now I have chocolate over my hands. That's what pants are for, right? That's good, man. That's dang good. So, man, I've never been a huge fan of eating, which is why I've done 1 video, 2 videos where I've eaten something, but to me, I have pet peeves: lip smacking and chewing. It just like nails on a chalkboard for me. So, but I'm willing to do it if y'all want to see it. So let me know if you like the eating videos. I might drop one every now and again, but let's see. Let me show you Twix. Yeah. So you got the gosh darn, you got the chocolate, the wafer, and the caramel. They're pretty good. Nothing like Reese's. So. And other than that, I'm gonna leave the kids the rest of their candy, even though they're so flippin' picky. They'll probably eat like 2 things out of this. One of them was a salamander. A salamander. I'm thinking not a salamander. Was it a salamander? No, an axolotl. They got like those onesies that have the hoods on them. I should have done that because this thing is freaking hot. It takes forever to put on and take off. And the other one was a bunny. They're in a big bunny kick right now. So, anyways, y'all, hope y'all had a great Halloween. And just feeling thankful, man. This isn't Thanksgiving. We still got another month for that, but man, I'm just feeling so thankful for you all. This channel, almost 200,000 views. Incredible. 1,600 subscribers right now. Subscribers don't mean anything. Or excuse me, subscriber count doesn't mean anything. What means something is having people come back and watching stuff over and over again. And man, right now averaging about 700 to 800 views of people per day. And gosh, it's just great. Being able to engage with you all is just great. Having people saying that I'm helping them, having people saying that, that's the whole point of this channel. Not to glorify me, but to provide that safe haven that helped me so much. So I was thinking, I never wanted to do these type of videos, but I was thinking about doing like a about me video, maybe when we hit a couple thousand subs or something like that. I always took the opinion that it's not about me, it's about you. It's about what I can do to help you relax. But I realized just through watching other people that this is very intimate and there's a lot of trust that has to be done. You have to trust the fact that you can relax around me and that there's not going to be some horrible huge crashing sounds. And I just assume that with this level of intimacy that you would want to know a little bit more about the person that you're spending all this time with. So two things is really what I'm trying to say. One is that I'm very, very humbled by all these people. When you're a creator, all you see are numbers. Sometimes you forget that they're people. Each one of those numbers is a person. And when you sit down and remind yourself of that, it's mind-boggling. 200,000 people, it's mind-boggling. And second, to tell you that I might be doing some different videos and telling y'all a little bit more about me in order to build that relationship and be a little bit more vulnerable with y'all as well. So I'm extremely happy that coming up with 2 or 3 months will be the end of the first year of this channel, and I want to hit around 1,800 or not, the better part of 2,000, because I heard that it takes like 15 months to hit 1,000 or something. I just want to blow those numbers out of the water. So always trying to be better. So I'll see y'all on the next video. Until then, I hope you sleep well, and I look forward to talking to you soon.